you're thinking about moving here to Miami, Florida, and you want to live in a condo, definitely you love the condo living, you want to be in close to the action, but you want a laid back neighborhood, well, stick around, because in this video I'm going to go ahead and give you a tour of Edgewater. It's one of the best neighborhoods to live in Miami, Florida. If you love condo living, right on the water, it's close to the downtown area, very close to Brickell, Wynwood Design District, where everything is happening. So it's a very laid back. I'm actually in the park right now, and we're gonna go ahead and give you a tour. I'm gonna walk all around Edgewater. It's very walkable, so you can see it's not a big neighborhood, but it's very centrally located, very close to the beach. So if you want to learn more about living in Edgewater, stay tuned, because we're jumping into it right now. Alright, welcome back, and if this is your first time to the channel and you want to learn everything there is to know about living, eating, working, sleeping, and playing in Miami and the surrounding areas, then tap that subscribe button and hit that little bell so you can be notified every time we drop a new video. My name is Raymond Goirigolzarri, and I'm a full-time Florida realtor in the Miami area, and we get calls, texts, and emails every day from people just like you looking to make that move to Miami, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're moving soon, 90 days from now, a year from now, make sure to reach out to us, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. However you want to get a hold of us, days, nights, and weekends, we got your back. We're making that smooth move to Miami, Florida. So we are in Edgewater. I'm going to go ahead and give you a tour of all of Edgewater. It's very walkable. It's a small neighborhood just north of the downtown area, very close to Wynwood Design District. I'm actually standing in Margaret Pace Park. Beautiful park. Behind me you have all the condos, the nice new condos right next to Margaret Pace Park. And then if I turn around, you see where I'm standing at, right on the water. So there's the bay over, that's the intercoastal. Over there you have Miami Beach. To the south side you have a bridge that goes in through a small island there into the Miami Beach area. And then you have Bayside, the downtown area, the Miami Heat Arena. And then over here you have another bridge going to more the mid part of Miami Beach, sort of the downtown area, 41st Street. So you have two ways to go to the beach. You got here, and you got this little bridge going through these small islands, North Bay, and then you have the causeway going into South Beach. So let's go out and walk around. We're in Margaret Pace Park. As you can see, there's a lot of people walking, riding bicycle, doing exercise. There's a kids playground here, because it's also very family oriented, family friendly. And people have picnics outside. All these buildings that you see here, actually used to live here back when I was young and single, in Bay Park Plaza, which is one of those right there. And it was great, but none of these high rises were here. The park was here, and it was just starting to develop. A lot of live people walking around, but this park has gotten a lot better, ambience gotten a lot better, and now you have all these beautiful condos with gorgeous panoramic views of Miami Beach, the water. Usually there's a lot of boats driving around here, and when the boat show comes, this is packed with boats and yachts. So let's go ahead and keep walking. All these condos have on the bottom restaurants, bars, cafes, shops, ice cream parlors. So Edgewater's not that big. It's from here, from the park, all the way to Biscayne Boulevard, and then it goes north. After this park, there's more condos. It's the older parts. Some of them have been renovated. I can see one from here, and it goes all the way to where that bridge is, and it's bordering on the east side of Wynwood, and then you got Design District. So as you see here, you got like a gym area. You have a dog park over there. I'll show you the dog park this way over here. You got like an outdoor workout center. You have a kids playground, volleyball courts all the way over there on that side. You can see it. There's tennis courts. That building is actually an older historic building that they just do events there. They haven't torn it down because the architecture is one of the early buildings of Miami, so they keep it. That one over there is called the Grand. It's a hotel and a condo, mixed use. One of the first ones that was here. The units there are bigger than normal, so if you like that, you got a lot of square footage, very good pricing there on that side. And then you have all these beautiful, you got the Opera, Bay Park Plaza, 1800 Club, all these all the way to the corner. I think that one's called the Panorama, and they all, like I said, on the bottom they have stuff. They have pools, full amenities, gyms. Like I know this one of these has like a full-out gym, looks like LA Fitness, so you don't need to join a gym if you don't want to. So if you like that urban lifestyle and you want a more laid-back neighborhood, close to all the action, that's why I chose this neighborhood when I lived here, because it was a condo living right in the water. I love this breeze. It's always, right now I don't know if you hear it, but it's a little windy. You always get this ocean breeze coming in, and I really like that. And you're close to downtown Brickell and the beaches, so if you want to go out, nightlife, you're just a few minutes away. But if you don't, you can hang out in Edgewater in your condo or somewhere local here and really relax and have a laid-back vibe. So get the best of both worlds. But if you're looking for a suburb, definitely Edgewater is not it. No houses, all condominiums. There's a great little restaurant, like cafe, like a New York deli style, called the Daily Bread, which is great. Actually had lunch there today. Every time I'm by here, I stop by there. They have like bakery stuff, coffee, they have panini, sandwiches, burgers. It's really cool. Good food, good service. So people come out here and do a lot of exercise. I remember I used to run around this track where people walk, ride bike, or just sit down here and meditate and think and relax from all the hecticness of the city. So you have the water right here, beautiful views, and at nighttime it's gorgeous. So if you have a high-rise unit all the way on the top, obviously the higher the unit, the more it's gonna cost. You could also rent paddle boards, which has become very popular in everywhere almost, but especially here in Miami. As you notice, there's exercise stuff like to do dips, pull-ups. You'll see that a lot in Miami. In one of my videos I talk about it, that down here, if you're not health conscious, you may become health conscious. People like to exercise, eat healthy, look good, because we're always outside enjoying the nice sunshine, wearing light clothing, so you want to make sure you look good when you go out. So people do tend to do a lot of exercise down here, whether it's outside, join a gym, yoga class, there's some classes outdoors. All this green space, you can run around. If you have kids, they can play here. You can do birthday parties. There's a basketball court over there. I'm nearing the north part of the park. You have some benches, you can sit down, just enjoy the breeze. Like I said, I hope it's not too breezy and you can hear me, but it is a nice breeze. It is the end of October and it's like 67, 70 degrees. It's beautiful, not hot at all. We typically don't get this cool weather early on in the year, but hey, we're enjoying it. So here you can get a better view of all these condos. There's quite a bit of condos just on this strip, starting from the Grand all the way down here. Again, you have the beautiful condo living lifestyle with a gorgeous, spacious green area of Market Pace Park right on the water. So if you don't want to live in Brickell and downtown because maybe it's too urban and too much going on, Edgewater is a good option. That one's beautiful. I think that one's called the Panorama. And then start right across the water there, that little dead end of water starts sort of the beginning of the Edgewater, because all these were low-rise older condos that have been just torn down and they built these beautiful ones, and they're starting to do that on that side, which is the north side of Edgewater. And we're gonna walk a little bit, but I may take the car and we'll go ahead and show you that side. It goes all the way to that bridge, which if you take that bridge, it takes you to Miami Beach. Here it's called the Quantum on the bay. Beautiful. All these have pools like on the 7th floor, 8th floor, like somewhere in the middle of the building, not all the way in the top, but somewhere in the top. And feel like you're like in a resort. Some of them have like music, and on weekends more of a party atmosphere, but it depends on the building. Each building has a different vibe to it. Some are more like a party atmosphere than others are more laid back. So it all depends on your lifestyle. That's the most important factor of determining your neighborhood, what's the best neighborhood. When you reach out to us, the first thing we'll ask you is, what is your lifestyle? What do you like to do? So we can go ahead and help you choose the best neighborhood for you and you and your family. So we're basically walking down South Bayshore Drive, which you have the condominiums, the Quantum, 1800, Bay Park Plaza, Opera. All these are street parking. So if you live here, you may not work here because it's all residential, not much work, not like Brick or downtown. But when you live here, you can walk anywhere. There's Publix's right on Biscayne Boulevard. Let me show you on this side. Got Market Place Park, so I'm walking on the sidewalk. We just went around the park. You can see there's a Pinocchio Italian deli and coffee there on the side. There's a gym called Miami Strong. So people walk around, walk with their dogs. They can take the electronic scooters. That's become very popular. You got the dog park right here. So within the park, you have a fenced-in dog park just for dogs. Has a fire hydrant, benches, little hills. So it's pretty cool. Very dog friendly. So if you have a dog, I think all these condominiums accept dogs. As you've seen in this video, you've probably seen dogs all over the place. And the sun is starting to come out, which is good. This is 1800 right here. I'm in the beginning of Market Place Park. Basically, give you a little tour around the park, and you can see all these residential condos. And we're gonna go ahead and probably show you the Biscayne Boulevard part, so you can see all the little restaurants and shops there. And then I'll show you the north part of Edgewater, so you can see how the condominiums look on that end and compare them. But definitely, if you like condo lifestyle, laid back living, you want a park where you can walk your dog, do exercise. If you have kids, they can play in the playground. You have an exercise gym, and it's right on the water. So let's go ahead and check out the north side, and maybe I'll show you the surrounding neighborhoods of Design District and Wynwood. So let's go. Alright, I'm walking by the volleyball courts and the tennis courts on the south side of Market Place Park. At nighttime, this gets filled with people playing volleyball and tennis because there's lights here as well. I'm going to show you where I used to live. Right there, it's called Bay Park Plaza. Great, it's probably still really good, but you notice they put a building right next to it, almost touching. The pool's up there on top of the garage. It had beautiful views of the ocean. And then the Opera, which is the one on the other side. So they squeeze all these condos together. But you definitely don't feel cramped because you got the park and the pool area, and all these condominiums are very spacious. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop in my car, and we're gonna go check out the north side and maybe some surrounding neighborhoods. Let's go. Alright, so now we are here at a sort of the north part of Edgewater. We're north of that park and that area. We're still by the water. As you can see, there's islands and boats everywhere. That's Miami Beach over there, and some islands living. There's that causeway that goes to the Miami Beach. And down this road, I just took it from Biscayne Boulevard, and it's a dead end right here. But all along, you have Edgewater, you have the Edge Market, which is a new little shopping little area for food and supermarket. So this one's called a New Wave. And all these are, some are older condos. That one is actually a new one behind me right there. But I'm gonna go ahead and go a little more north so you can see those condominiums on that side. You got a mix of old and new, but little by little they're starting. There's a brand new construction right there. That's another thing. If you like new construction, They're everywhere. I know in the downtown and Brooklyn area, when I did my vlog, you saw those buildings being constructed from the ground level up. Here in Edgewater, you got some new ones. So if you're looking for a brand new condo, definitely is a good time to really get in before and buy them pre-construction. And sometimes there's a list, sometimes you get them at a good deal, and by the time they do different levels, the price goes up. So those are different things to consider when buying a condo. So we're gonna drive over there and show you the condominiums on that side, and hopefully the sun will continue because it's a beautiful day out here. All right, we're driving over to the north part of Edgewater, and it's very walkable as well, but I want to just get there and then walk around when I'm there. But the heart of it is going to be Market Place Park and all the condominiums around it, very close to Biscayne Boulevard. But from there all the way to the bridge, which is 36th Street, and there's condominiums all over. So it's from Biscayne Boulevard all the way to the water, from 36th Street all the way down to like probably 15th, around there. All right, so I'll see you in a bit. Made it to Wynwood. We just left Midtown Shops. Wynwood is one of these neighborhoods in the Midtown area of Miami. Behind me you have sort of like a food yard market. It's closed right now, but they have food trucks here and a lot of picnic tables. As you can see, the umbrellas, the lights, at nighttime it's really cool. Behind me you have all these walls, which are little shops, restaurants, and then galleries of artists. Once a month they have an art walk where all the galleries open up. There's music, there's people drinking wine, there's beer, and you just walk around and watch the art. The Wynwood walls. I'm gonna cross the street because I'm gonna show you the Wynwood walls. It's gotten so popular they have their own little shop. You're gonna notice all over this area, very creative, very artsy, and really cool vibe. So if you like that, this is definitely a spot that you gotta check out and consider. Here are the Wynwood walls. It's like a little park, and they change it up every so often on these walls. It's gotten so popular that now you need a ticket to go in before you can just go and check out the walls. We're just gonna walk around because a lot of random stuff here, so you can get a vibe. Now around here, this is more the restaurant, bars, shops that are happening in not condo living right where we're walking by. But definitely if you like this area in Wynwood, we just came from the Midtown Shops, tons of beautiful condos there, and you can walk over here. And surrounding this, there's some homes, older homes people have renovated, and a few condos. Over there you have a lounge, and at nighttime this is definitely happening. A lot of bars and lounges. This is a cool little place called Walt Grace Vintage Cars and Guitars. Pastry shop, bakeries. Like from the outside you can't even really tell what it is because they do their own artistic and creative twist to it. Really cool. Alright, so I'm gonna probably stop here because the street goes all the way to the end, but it looks like they're doing some construction. There's a lot of trucks and noise, so you won't be able to hear me well, but it goes all the way to that street. I'm gonna walk it all the way back up here, and there's other streets parallel to this that has a lot of art galleries and little boutiques, cafe shops and restaurants, and people walking the street, so it's really cool. on 2nd Ave, you have the other side of the Wynwood walls. So there's a restaurant that I thought it was open, but well, I guess Wynwood, a kitchen and bar. Maybe it's not open yet, but I've eaten there. It's really good, and it has the outside. That's unique. Little cycle bus, a little cycle party bus that you gotta pedal in order to move. Alright, this is why I do a vlog, so you can feel what these neighborhoods are all about. You can see the people walking by, the music, if it's loud, if it's quiet. You got a little restaurant behind me called Joey's, another pizza shop over there down that street. All over the walls, even on the walls over there on buildings, you have arts. There's art on every inch of this neighborhood. We're gonna walk a little more, and then we'll go ahead and turn around to show you some other side streets. I can hear the noise of that cycle party bus, whatever you call it. Pretty cool. It is a Friday afternoon, so people are ready starting the weekend early. The walls full of art and all over the place. Really cool vibe. People saying hi. Sort of stand out with vlogging with the cameras. All right, behind me, you still got Northwest 2nd Ave, which is like the main avenue that goes through Wynwood with all the shops. And then down 25th, 26th Street, you got Morelia, which is a great ice cream shop. They started with a little ice cream stand, and now they got ice cream shops all over the city. All right, so it looks like they're doing some construction here behind me, more condominiums. So definitely it's gonna be in the next few years a lot of condo living right in Wynwood, not only in the Midtown area. Edgewater's already filled with condos, as you saw in this vlog. Midtown Shops is a great spot to hang out, have some food or drinks, coffee, do your groceries. And now Wynwood is the artsy place. They're trying to bring more living within Wynwood, and that's why you see all these cranes. They're building condominiums so people could actually move into Wynwood. Let's continue walking, and then after this, again, we're gonna go to Design District, and I'm gonna show you the neighborhood that has single family homes. If you like Midtown but you want a single family home, Design District is definitely the spot. Fabulous location, expensive when it comes to price per square footage because of the location, but you got a single family house. A lot of people are buying them, fixing them up, and some people are investing in them, holding them, either renting them out or doing some Airbnb, because it's a great spot to do Airbnb. How's it going? That was a marijuana shop. The guy was trying to sell me some marijuana, a weed shop, whatever you call them. Souvenir, because it's a pretty touristy neighborhood as well. Although you got a lot of locals coming over here and hanging out. Got a smoke shop here to my right. Got Foot Locker coming up here. I'm gonna turn the camera around so you can see this open space that they're gonna go ahead and develop some condos right here. Like I said, they need some more living. That one's called Nomad. Again, if you like certain areas, there's a lot of new construction in the condo space. Single family, you're gonna have them spread out all over the city. There's no more space to really build a lot of communities, but you'll find some single family new construction. But condominiums, there's gonna be a lot of new construction popping up everywhere. So if you like that, you can purchase some pre-construction at a good price. Another holistic place right behind me, and next to it you got Italian ice cream. How random, huh? But that's Wynwood for you. Very creative, no cookie cutter shops here or neighborhood. That's why people enjoy it and they like it. Because if you're the creative type and you like the arts, definitely you don't like many strict rules to stay within the lines. So the artists have to have some space to create and make their art. I'm gonna turn this so you can see this random art on the wall. All right, coming up here, I'm gonna cross the street. There's a cool restaurant. I love it. It's called Bacon. It's called BAKAN. Outdoor seating, a bar area, music, great vibe. Check it out. So even if you don't live in Wynwood, at least you're better informed on what it's all about. Maybe you like Edgewater, maybe Design District, or neither. But it's a great spot to come and hang out if you live in Miami. So this is it. We're getting close to 29th Street, and just close to the other side is the expressway at 395, and on the north side you have Design District. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop in my car. Actually, I'm gonna cross the street so you can see this cool little courtyard, this space. I don't know what's going on here yet. I guess it's happening at nighttime. All right, so I'm gonna get in my car and we're gonna go ahead and make our last stop of the Midtown neighborhoods of Miami, which is Design District. If you like fashion, Gucci, Tom Ford, all those high-end brands, Design District is a neighborhood you're gonna love. This is not only about where to live, but wherever you're gonna choose, these videos will help, and they'll help you decide which ones you don't wanna live. But maybe some neighborhoods are gonna be really cool, maybe like this one, where like, oh, I don't know if I can live here, but I like it, so now I'm aware of it, so I can come out and hang out here and enjoy Wynwood just like any other area. Really cool vibe. I got a family, 2 little girls who don't come out here as much, but if we can, maybe a date night, this is a good spot to come out and get a different ambiance, different scene, and just have a good night. All right, here comes the sun. It's shining now, so I'm almost getting to my car, and Design District is really close by, so we'll be there in no time. Thanks for sticking with me. If you're enjoying these videos, make sure to hit that like button. Go ahead, smash it, and leave us some comments below. This helps us better understand what you guys want to know about, so we can provide the best content possible. If you have any questions, or you want to see certain neighborhoods, or anything about Miami, living here, please let us know. The more we know about what you guys want, the better content we can film, and you'll enjoy better. I hope this video helps you decide whether Midtown area is a good spot for you or you and your family. But if it's not, now you're better informed, and that's all I'm trying to do, so you can make the best decision possible when making your move down here to Miami, Florida. So my car's right here. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Thanks for sticking with me. We finally made it over here to Design District. You're gonna notice the difference in ambiance, in just the place, the shops, restaurants, and bars, and obviously the high-end fashion brand stores like Gucci, Fendi, Tom Ford. All these are gonna be here and probably gonna be their staple stores. So we're walking down, I think it's 41st or 40th Street, the northeast side between Miami Avenue and 2nd Avenue, close to Midtown Shops. We're just south of Midtown Shops. We're north of Midtown Shops. Wynwood, where we were, was south of it. So you're gonna notice a different vibe here. You got a little standalone boutique sunglass store. You got some food trucks here, some slushies, nice trees. It's a very nice high-end area. Rosetta, the Italian bakery, which if you see my Brickle blog, you saw we passed by there, a great bakery. They have one here as well. So we're just gonna go ahead and walk around so you can get a vibe of what's around here in Design District. It's always been like a fashion part of Miami, but ever since Gucci moved over here and they built that outdoor mall, every other high-end brand followed, and it just got filled with all these little boutique stores, restaurants, shops, coffee bars. So it's a fantastic place, and if you want to live here, there's some condos by Midtown which you can actually walk over here. The single family homes, Buena Vista neighborhood is over there just on the north side, and there's some single family homes there as well. So that's probably, if you want single family homes, there's a few here, but Buena Vista area has some as well. All right, coming here up to the right, you have a restaurant called Genuine. Popular chef, famous chef, Michael's, I think I forgot his name. It might be the same one that we saw from that restaurant in Edgewater, but he has a restaurant here. Very good food, nice ambiance, outdoor seating, nice vibes for music, very trendy. So as you can see, just everywhere, every little store, you got Tory Burch, Yves Saint Laurent we just passed, Fendi is that bright building right there. And we're gonna go ahead and walk. I'm gonna make a right and we'll walk inside the outdoor mall so you can see the kind of stores that we have here. Ladies, that's Christian Louboutin. Sure, you're very familiar with that brand. Dolce & Gabbana right behind me. And these are not little stores. I'm sure they have the latest styles here. It's not an outlet. Alexander McQueen. Product to my right, you got Chanel. And then down these streets, you just have a lot of little boutique stores. There's that Gucci store, it's huge. 2 levels, beautiful. And I'm sure there's brands here that you haven't even heard of. But any design and fashion brand that you think of, put the camera on so you can see behind me. This is just part of the mall. There's it spreads into 3 different streets. This is sort of the beginning. I think down over there there's a restaurant. Gloria Stefan had a restaurant there. I don't know if it's still here. Right to my right you have the Fendi store, which is another big one. I tell you, these are not little stores in your average mall. These stores are gonna have every new item that they come out with. Up here on the left you have Hermes. You have Cartier right here to my right. You got Louis Vuitton all over here on the right side. And on the left you got Dior. You got Valentino up here to my right. And Bulgari. And this is sort of like the courtyard, the main area. There's some restaurants. There's a Mia Market, it's really good over there. HABLO, the watches over there. There's a really cool. These are actually doors. It looks like it's outdoors, but they close. Tag Gear over there on the left. You got Tag Gear on this side. So any high-end fashion brand, whether it be watches or clothing or jewelry, you'll find it here. Alright, so this is the design district. Totally different vibe from Wynwood and Wynwood Walls and all the arts. This is more the art and the fashion. So if you love that, you're gonna love the design district. Maybe you're not gonna live in this neighborhood, but you know if you live in Midtown, you're gonna be very close to a design district, whether it be Edgewater, Wynwood, or design district, or even Buena Vista, which is just north, and there's single family homes there. I'm just gonna walk down this street so you can see all the side streets and what's going on over here. You got Salvatore Ferragamo over here. Tom Ford is gonna be in that corner. We're gonna pass right by it. Got Tiffany Company here to my left. Burberry. Telling you, every single brand, I'm sure I missed some, but I don't think there's any mall that has all these high-end brands only selling items from that brand. It's not like a store that has that brand, it's actually a store of that brand. There's that Tom Ford store I was telling you about. Louis Vuitton is in that corner over there. You got Marc Jacobs over there on that side. You got Givenchy over there as well. There's 395, the highway that takes you all the way to Miami Beach. So just on the other side of all those buildings that you see over there are the Midtown Shops area that we were walking earlier. Here's a cool restaurant called Swan. Surrounded, you got huge trees, outdoor seating, really nice. So walk a little bit over here so you can see what's going on this side. I don't think there's much going on over here because you're getting closer to the expressway. So there you have it. That's the Midtown area of Miami, which includes Edgewater, Wynwood, and Design District. We're leaving Design District. I try to give you as much footage as I can so you can get a feel of what it's like, and you can see for yourself the vibe, the energy, the people, the architecture, and see if it's a good neighborhood for you to live here in Miami, Florida. I know it's a tough decision. You don't want to move in the wrong neighborhood, so when you reach out to us, let us know. We'll ask you what is your lifestyle, because that's the number one factor of determining what's the best neighborhood that will fit your lifestyle. Alright, so if you think that the Midtown area is a great spot for you, whether it be Edgewater, Wynwood, or Design District, and then these videos were very helpful. So I hope we added value to your decision making, because making the move down here to Miami is not easy, very overwhelming. There's a lot of different neighborhoods, so you gotta make sure you choose the right neighborhood. So I'm glad I was able to help and add some knowledge, and so you can be well informed and so you can make a better decision when making a move down here to Miami, Florida. But the only way we can help you out is if you reach out to us, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, DM us on social media, however you want to get a hold of us, days, nights, and weekends. We got your back. We're making that smooth move to Miami, Florida. And until next time, hasta luego.